Angry scenes in the Scottish Parliament this lunchtime as the Scottish First Minister faced questions from MSPs for the first time since the general election. Alex Salmond was criticised by the Scottish Labour Party because his Scottish National Party failed to reach its 20-seat target. Well, our Scotland correspondent, Ronna Gordon, is in Edinburgh, so take us through what's been happening this lunchtime.
Well, Sophie, it might be happy families at Westminster with this coalition between the Liberal Democrats and the Conservatives, and Labour might be keeping a low profile, licking its wounds, but it was politics as usual here at Holyrood, and there were very heated exchanges during First Minister's questions. Labour attacking the SNP, the party of government here in Scotland, saying they didn't come close to reaching their target of 20 MPs. They did in the end only get 6. And the SNP in turn attacking Labour. Labour's campaign was really based around the idea of vote Labour and you'll keep out a Tory government. And as we all know, that didn't happen in the end. But the Conservatives only got 1 seat here north of the border. The SNP, of course, earlier this week offered to go into a rainbow alliance of progressive parties along with Labour. And they said Labour is to blame for Britain having a Conservative government.
Now, if we get the extraordinary position of Labour having failed to win the election, despite gathering the support of the Scottish people, and then ducking the opportunity to form an anti-Tory government, how on earth can Ian Gray or any other Labour MSP come to this chamber and start complaining about the Tory cuts to come?
Of course, the other 2 parties here in the Scottish Parliament, the Conservatives asked Alex Salmond to put aside differences to work with David Cameron, and the Liberal Democrats, we all anticipated them getting a hard time of it. It was remarkably easy for them today. They decided to focus on policies rather than politics, pointing out they've arranged an end to the detention of children at Dungavel. They had an easy time today. I think that's unlikely to continue going forward.
Thank you very much. Well, let's get the latest now from our Deputy Political Editor, James Landell, who is in Downing Street. No matter how many